Some traditions aren't written into calendars. They're created by the people who refuse to let something disappear. For generations, Halloween belonged to a single night. Then it became a season. Today, millions of us quietly celebrate something that previous generations never imagined: the morning after Independence Day. Not because someone declared it official, but because Halloween lovers simply decided it was time. I am Gregory Hallows, and this is Preserve Halloween Podcast. So if you're listening to this episode on July 5th, happy Halloween season. And that might sound ridiculous to some people and, impossible or just hard to imagine, but we all know Halloween is October 31st. It always has been and always will be. But the thing about seasons are, they're funny things. Christmas isn't just December 25th anymore. Walk into a store in October and you'll find Christmas trees already. Listen to the radio in November and Christmas music has already begun. Valentine's Day stretches across weeks. The 4th of July has become an entire summer celebration. So why shouldn't Halloween have a season all of its own? And for many of us, it already does, right? Strangely enough, July 5th has quietly become opening day for Halloween. And on this episode, I want to tell you the story of how that happened. Not because a corporation declared it, but because Halloween fans like you and me across the world built this tradition together. So Halloween, when we were kids, kind of just appeared overnight, right? If you grew up before the internet, Halloween appeared almost like magic. One day it was October. The next day, Woolworths, Kmart, Ben Franklin, TG&Y, all of the local 5 and dime stores suddenly transformed with orange paper decorations, die-cut cats, cardboard witches, plastic jack-o'-lanterns, Ben Cooper costumes hanging from racks all over the place, boxes of candy. This felt special because it was temporary. When November arrived, Halloween just vanished. Halloween was no longer everywhere. You had to wait for it. And that waiting became part of the magic for us as kids, the anticipation. So what happened? We'll be right back after this quick break. I am Gregory Hallows, your voice behind the Preserve Halloween podcast and founder of the Halloween Preservation Society. Halloween is more than a holiday. It's history, folklore, and a tradition worth protecting. If you love the stories, the research, and the deep dives into Halloween I bring you, please consider supporting the Preserve Halloween podcast. Your support can help me with more research opportunities, including travel to locations relevant to Halloween history, and to bring you even more insight into the world's greatest holiday. Every one of your contributions, no matter the amount, helps keep the jack-o'-lantern glowing just a little bit longer. So support the show if you can, help me preserve the past, and keep Halloween history alive for generations to come. Check the links in the show description to find out more. And thank you. And now, back to the podcast. Something changed in the late 1990s and then again in the 2000s. The internet connected people who thought they were alone. Collectors found collectors, haunters met decorators, vintage paper enthusiasts discovered thousands of others preserving these forgotten decorations. And soon, Halloween wasn't just one night anymore. It became a hobby, and then an identity, and then this community that we're all part of. Websites, forums, Facebook groups, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, anything you could think of. Millions of people weren't waiting till October anymore. They were living Halloween all year. And whenever you kind of pique that interest, retailers take notice. Craft stores began stocking Halloween earlier. Home improvement stores unveiled giant animatronics in midsummer. I mean, we all know the the 10-foot skeleton craze, right? Department stores realized something important. Halloween fans didn't complain about decorations arriving early. They celebrated. I mean, Code Orange was created for this, right? And every year, someone would post the first Halloween aisle. Photos would spread across social media. It's happening. They're putting everything out. The season has begun. And that excitement became contagious. But why July 5th specifically? Well, culturally, it's the first day after America's biggest summer holiday. July 4th marks the symbolic midpoint of summer. Fireworks begin to fade, cookouts end, families head home. And overnight, the conversation changes for many people. People start thinking ahead. Back to school's about to happen. Autumn, football, cool weather, harvest, pumpkins. And for Halloween lovers, July 5th became permission. Permission to stop pretending we weren't already thinking about October anyway. It became the day when posting pumpkins no longer felt too early. Decorating videos returned. Spooky playlists started. Haunted attraction owners began serious construction. And podcasters like me shifted fully into Halloween mode, which I already am all the time. But you know what I'm talking about. No one voted. No organization declared this. It just happened. Now, this may be one of the first holidays whose season was expanded by ordinary people, just fans. The government didn't do it. Greeting card companies really didn't have much to say about it. Television networks didn't just decide one day, July 5th, we're going to start showing Halloween, right? Fans did this. And every July 5th, someone will post. Just check your feed on July 5th. Happy Halloween season. Somebody's going to post Halloween. Somebody's going to post something about July 5th. Someone will share their first horror movie. Someone will begin decorating. Another person will start crafting, buy their first pumpkin candle. And those thousands of people become millions. And eventually, this tradition becomes real. And that's how traditions begin. Now, here's something that we need to remember. Historically, Halloween was never just one night. It wasn't one evening. Ancient festivals would stretch for days. Preparations took weeks. Communities gathered beforehand. Families planned celebration. Masks were made. Food was prepared. The bonfires were built. The celebration itself was just the climax of all this preparation, right? Now, modern Halloween, once again, has returned to something closer to that older rhythm. And not by recreating ancient rituals, well, not exactly, but allowing ourselves time to anticipate, to prepare, to imagine, to celebrate slowly instead of, it's here and it's gone. We actually have time to appreciate our favorite holiday, right? Now, psychologists have studied this anticipation for decades. And one fascinating thing keeps appearing. People experience as much happiness looking forward to an event as they do during the event itself. So think about it this way. Planning a vacation, planning a wedding, the excitement starts months before any of this happens, right? And Halloween works the same way. Watching new decorations appear, planning costumes, making playlists, collecting postcards, listening to spooky podcasts, hint, hint, uh, building displays, sharing ideas with your friends. Those don't distract you from Halloween. They're part of it. And that anticipation becomes part of the celebration. And you always have that person. I mean, we all know someone that will laugh and, kind of give you the weird face, like, it's only July, like, why can't you just wait? And yeah, we can, but we've been waiting all year. And that's why July 5th matters. It gives Halloween lovers permission to enjoy what they love, just besides with the friends that already enjoy it, right? And we're not rushing the calendar, we're extending the joy. So think of it that way. Like our friend Ferris Bueller says, life moves fast. We spend enough time counting down to obligations and things that we have to do. So why can't we count down to the wonder and excitement of Halloween? Why not celebrate something that brings us joy. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that I've always found it odd that people like to put down others being excited about things sometimes. Not everyone. I mean, of course, that's not the overall consensus, but Halloween isn't just about the ghosts and the monsters and the candy. Halloween is creativity, it's community, it's storytelling, it's imagination, it's nostalgia. And all of those things deserve more than just one night. So our mission here has never been to make Halloween arrive earlier. We just want to preserve its history, its traditions, its stories, the forgotten artists, the decorations, the music, the folklore, the memories. And if celebrating beginning July 5th encourages people to learn more about all of this, to decorate thoughtfully, to support haunted attractions, to collect vintage decorations, to pass traditions to children, then July 5th is even more meaningful than I thought. So, as always, what I try to do is with the podcast, I like to explore things that make this season extraordinary. The forgotten companies, the historic decorations, the classic costumes, regional traditions, ancient folklore, ghost stories, the commercial history, collectors, artists, haunters, historians. I mean, it can go on and on. And one of the most important things is the countless people who have kept Halloween alive generation after generation, because preserving Halloween does not begin in October. It begins the moment someone decides this season matters enough to celebrate. And for many of us, that moment is now July 5th. So, wherever you're listening today, number one, thank you. I know that you don't have to take the time to sit down and listen to me mostly ramble about Halloween, but thank you for doing so. If you're unpacking decorations while you do this, if you're watching a horror movie, if you're planning your own haunted house, if you're, flipping through eBay looking for something that you've been looking for forever, or you're simply smiling and happy that someone else, just like you, understands why July 5th is important now. Thank you and welcome. Halloween season has officially begun. So thank you for helping preserve one of the world's most beloved celebrations. Until next time, happy Halloween season. Stay strange, stay curious, stay spooky, and always preserve Halloween.